MMA Boxing Talk here, coming at you with another video. I just want to talk about the UFC card tonight. The headliner is Anthony Rumble Johnson taking on Ryan Bader. I made a prediction video on that, a breakdown prediction video. Check that out. Now, this video though, I want to talk about the first fight on the main event, or on the main card, I should say. Super Sage Northcutt taking on Bryan Barberena. Now, this main card starts at 8 o'clock. So this fight I'm talking about should start around 8. Shortly after 8. It's like I said, it's the first fight on the main card. Now, for those of you who don't know, Super Sage Northcutt, he's only a 19-year-old kid. He's extremely athletic. He's extremely explosive. He's very technical. Now, and he's well-rounded as well. He's a good striker. I mean, he hasn't been tested yet, mind you. He hasn't been in there with the best opponents, or any big names that, for that matter, or anyone that, he's basically fighting nobody so far. He's had 2 UFC fights. The guy's taken on, Bryan Barberena, as well, has only had 2 UFC fights. Barberena's record is 10-3 in MMA, and Northcutt's is 7-0. But yeah, it's I mean, this fight, as much as people might think that since Sage Northcutt's moving up 15 pounds to fight at 170, that might be a bit of an issue for him. But he's naturally a huge 155er, so sure, he's moving up 15 pounds, which is quite a bit, but he's still a decent size for 170. Him and Barberena are both the same size. They're both 6 foot, and I believe Barberena has an inch reach on Northcutt. Now, like I said, Sage Northcutt, he's very technical. He's very skilled and very well rounded. He's got great takedowns. He's he's really good on the ground. He can really submit you. His last fight, his last win was by submission. Now, Bryan Barberena, don't really know too much about him. He hasn't fought anyone as well, any big names or anything like that. I watched a couple of his fights. He's a flat-footed fighter. He's a heavy-handed brawler. Basically, he's got a lot of heart. But like I said, he doesn't really have a lot of movement, and he doesn't really use footwork or anything like that. Very flat-footed. Loads up on his punches, throws bombs. So he's got a puncher's chance. I mean, you never know if you can land something on Northcutt. Northcutt's never really been hit before, so from what I know of. So it'll be interesting to see if he can land any shots on Northcutt and how he can react. But I really think that Northcutt, he's got all the tools to beat this guy. He's way more well-rounded. Barberena is more one-dimensional. Barberena, all of his fights are stoppages. Like 10 of his wins, 10-3, but 10 of his wins, 8 are by TKO or KO, and 2 are by submission. So this is a guy that doesn't get you decision wins. He's going to go for broke. He's going to go for the finish. But I think he won't be able to solve Sage Northcutt. He's like I said, he's too well rounded. He can take him down. He can submit him. Barberena's been submitted twice before. And like I said, Sage has a good ground game, good submissions. So I'll have to predict. I got to go with Sage Northcutt in this one. But you never know. The other guy's he's quite a bit older. He's 26. Yeah, so Sage Northcutt's going up in weight, but we'll see. But I got Sage winning this one. I could see him getting a stoppage, maybe like a ground and pound or something like that. I could see him submitting Barberena. or maybe just getting the decision. But I definitely have Super Sage Northcutt winning this one. The young 19-year-old phenom. Check him out on YouTube. The guy's pretty unreal. He does flips in the octagon as well, before and after his fights or whatever. He's a real athletic specimen. But that's it for this one. If you like the video, subscribe. MMA Boxing Talk. Peace.